Do you have a leak on your copper piping that you want to fix, or you just want to join two copper pipes together without having to go through the process of busting out the flamethrower and go solder that pipe together? Well, stay tuned. On this video, I'm going to be showing you two easy DIY methods where you can join these pipes together and fix any leaks without having to solder anything. So make sure you stay tuned. Hey there friends, welcome to Fix This House. If you're new to the channel, consider pressing the subscribe and notification bell so you can always be in tune on DIYs, how-to videos, and product reviews that I do within this channel. So you're probably watching this video because you have a copper pipe leak, or you just want to join two copper pipes together without having to go and bust out the flame and go solder it. Now, I know how intimidating this can be, especially if you're new at plumbing and you're a new DIYer, and there are risks on using this method. Probably working in a tight space on your home. There's insulation, there's drywall, there's wood that's very flammable, that if you don't know what you're doing, you can end up burning your house down, which is never a good thing, friends. I'm going to be showing you two easy DIY methods without using the flame. This will ease your mind and make you comfortable in working with copper piping. With that being said, let's get to it. Fastest way to connect two pipes, in my honest opinion, is using a push connect fitting. There's ones by Shark Bites, there's this one's by Tektite, different kinds of brands, but they're all pretty much the same. This is for a 3/4 inch pipe, and all you have to do is push it in. But first, before you do that, if you're connecting to PEX, you can leave this little plastic piece on the inside, like so. But if you're connecting it to copper, you want to take this off. So the only thing that you need to do is you take your needle nose pliers and just pull this little plastic piece out, like so. Now we can use this for copper piping. So there's different types of pipe cutters out there. There's adjustable ones, there's fixed ones. This one's for a 3/4 inch pipe. I like to use this one because it's easy and it just clamps on like so. And take out the damaged area. Reuse this and reconnect it. If you want to deburr it, so we're using this deburring tool. It has this and that for the inner and outer. Now it's very important to deburr your pipe because you don't want anything getting caught on to your fitting. Take some emery cloth, or basically it's just plumbing sandpaper, and then just clean out the pipe. Or you can take this easy tool where it's made for 3/4 or 1/2 inch, and you just insert it and then just turn it like so. There you go, cleaned it off. And it also has a little cleaner for the inside as well. Now this depth gauge is a special tool that marks how far you can push this push connect fitting, so you know how far to push this push connect fitting in. Push it in, push the little pin right here, and while you're pushing it down, you're turning at the same time. So now I made our mark. Now you can take your push connect fitting and just push it all the way in. There you go, easy as that. And if it's on, all you gotta do is push it in. You connect the two pipes, easy as that. So they also make these end caps push-in fittings, just in case you have an emergency leak like that. Stops the leak. That easy. Hey there friends, sorry to interrupt, but if you're finding this video super helpful so far, please hit that like and subscribe. It will greatly help out the channel. With that being said, let's get back to the video. So if you're ever wondering what makes these push-in fittings work, if you look on the inside, there's a bunch of tiny little teeth in there, right there. They're like metal, you see them glistening. Those are the teeth that just grips and clamps onto the piping when you push it in. This black mechanism does this. When you push this in, those teeth widen so that you can take this out. Putting this on PEX piping, you want to leave that little plastic in there once again, and then if you're using for copper, just take this out. It's easy to remove these push-in fittings. All you got to do is use these removal tools. Now it comes in different sizes. You can use 3/4, 1/2 inch, or 1 inch. In this case, this is a 3/4 inch. Using this tool can be very difficult at times, especially when you're removing it from copper. But if you're removing it through PEX, it's kind of easy from my experience, because sometimes when you're pushing like this, it slips and it's very hard to push out. So I highly suggest that you upgrade into one of these demounting tools right here, and you can change out from 3/4 to 1/2 inch as well. All you gotta do is push it out and it comes apart, and then you insert the other size that you need. Just put it right through here, press, and disconnect. Just like that. Take your tool, squeeze, and slowly pull it out. There you go. If you're interested on this tool and any other tools that I will use within this video, I'll leave all the links on the description down below. So another great way of joining two pipes together without soldering is using this Pro Press fitting. Now they come in various sizes, 1/2 inch, 1 inch, 3/4 inch. This one is 3/4 and it's Pro Press. This is a coupling. There's two versions of this. There's one with no width stop and the other one with a stop. The width stop has this dimple at the middle. It stops the pipe from going through further, and it just stops right in the middle because that dimple prevents it from going any further. And if you get the one without a stop, the pipe will just keep going further out. What makes this Pro Press work is that if you look on the inside, there is a rubber ring on both ends. So you need that tool so that when you clamp it on, it clamps it and tightens it to the pipe, giving that 100% seal. Now the battery operated crimping tool is around $600 to $2,000. It's very expensive, but there is an option that you can rent that tool out from your Home Depot or Lowe's or wherever you want to rent out that tool. There's another option that you can get for a crimping tool that is only worth about $100. This is the tool that you can use. It's called iCrimp. I got this from Amazon for about $100. If you're interested on this, I'll leave it on the link on the description down below as well. All you gotta do is pull it out, and you can change out the dies on these. Press down, and there's a little locking mechanism that you unlock, and then you can change out whether you want to use a 1/2 inch die, or what in this case we're going to be needing a 3/4 inch. So all you gotta do is press this mechanism and this comes loose. Same thing here, 3/4 inch, 1 inch, the handles pull out like this so they can get more leverage whenever you're tightening it down. No matter where you're positioned, you can swivel it to wherever direction that you want. Now feed it through the channel, and then it should lock in place like that. What I like to do is I like to use my body as leverage and then squeeze like that. There you go. Everything is locked, and there you go. Simple as that. That's another way of doing it without soldering. Those are two great methods, DIY, super easy to do. If you have any questions on any of them, please leave it in the comment section down below. I'll be more than happy to answer those questions. And let me know in the comment section down below which ones you prefer and which one have you tried, and which one that I haven't mentioned in this video is the great way to go and doing this without soldering it. Thank you so much, friends. If you found this video super helpful, please hit that big thumbs up, press the subscribe notification bell, and I'll see you friends on the next video.